Hello, all you film freaks and movie maniacs out there. My name is Nolan Carr, and I'd like to welcome you to the go-to podcast for all things cinema. But before you can ask any questions, just sit back, relax, as I present to you a Strawlane Studio Productions Critiquing with Carr. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another edition of Favorite Film Friday with Critiquing with Carr. I'm so happy with us here on this great edition of these reviews. As always, if you've enjoyed this episode, as well as previous and future episodes, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, following on the audio platforms, clicking that heart or like button, turn on post notifications so you can stay up to date on those platforms, as well as clicking that share arrow so you can help continue to grow the podcast with all your friends and family. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr so you can stay up to date with further news and information on social media. Per usual, as these go, we talk about who was behind the camera to make it possible, who was in front of the camera to make it possible, its budget, how it did during release, its competition, how it did during award season, and much more before we discuss my likes and dislikes in ranking out 10 Diamond Days. Because on this week's edition of Favorite Film Friday, we are talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This movie was directed by three people, which were Bob Persichetti, Peter Ramsey, and Roddy Rothman. The screenwriters were Phil Lord and Roddy Rothman. The story was by Phil Lord and it was based off the Marvel Comics. This movie was also produced by a long list of people, which were Avi Arad, Amy Pascal, Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, and Christina Steinberg. The cast for this film is as follows: Shamik Moore, Jake Johnson, Haley Steinfeld, Mahershala Ali, Brian Tyree Henry, Lily Tomlin, Luna Lauren Velez, John Mulaney, Kamiko Glenn, Nicolas Cage, and Liev Schreiber. It was edited by Robert Fisher Jr. The music was done by Daniel Pemberton. The production companies for this film were Columbia Pictures, Marvel Entertainment, Sony Pictures Entertainment, Pascal Animation, Arad Productions, and Lord Miller Production. It was distributed by Sony Pictures. It was released on December 1st of 2018 at the Regency Village Theater and on December 14th of 2018 in the United States National. The runtime was 117 minutes. The budget for this movie was $90 million and it made a box office total of $348.3 million. The accolades for this movie are as follows. At the Academy Awards, Bob Persichetti, Peter Ramsey, Rodney Rothman, Phil Lord, and Christopher Miller won for Best Animated Feature. At the Golden Globe Awards, it was a winner of Best Animated Feature Film. At the BAFTA Awards, it was a winner of Best Animated Film. At the Critics' Choice Movie Awards, Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, Amy Pascal, Avi Arad, and Christina Steinberg won for Best Animated Feature. At the Annie Awards, Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, Avi Arad, Amy Pascal, and Christina Steinberg won for Best Animated Feature. Phil Lord and Rodney Rothman were winners of Outstanding Achievement for Writing in an Animated Feature Production. And David Hahn was a winner of Outstanding Achievement for Character Animation in an Animated Feature Production. Shayun Kim and Alberto Mieglo were winners of Outstanding Achievement for Character Design in an Animated Feature Production. Bob Persichetti, Peter Ramsey, Rodney Rothman were winners of Outstanding Achievement for Directing in an Animated Feature Production. Justin K. Thompson was a winner of Outstanding Achievement for Production Design in an Animated Feature Production. Robert Fisher Jr., Andrew Leverton, Vivek Sharma, and Claudia Costello were winners of Outstanding Achievement for Editorial in an Animated Feature Production. Daniel Pemberton was a winner for Outstanding Achievement for Music in an Animated Feature Production. Shamik Moore was a winner of Outstanding Achievement for Voice Acting in an Animated Feature Production. Dean Gordon was a winner of Outstanding Achievement for Storyboarding in an Animated Feature Production. Bob Fisher, Andrew Leverton, and Vivek Sharma were winners of Outstanding Achievement for Editorial in an Animated Feature Production. And Patrick O'Keefe was a winner of Outstanding Achievement for Storyboarding in an Animated Feature Production. At the Saturn Awards, it won for Best Animated Film. And finally, at the Critics' Choice Super Awards, it won for Best Animated Movie. In terms of the top 10 highest grossing films of 2018, they are as follows. At number 10 was Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. It was distributed by Warner Bros. It had a worldwide gross of $654.9 million and stars Eddie Redmayne, Catherine Waterston, and Dan Fogler. Number 9 was Deadpool 2. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. It had a worldwide gross of $785.9 million and it stars Ryan Reynolds, Josh Brolin, and Marina Baccarin. Number 8 was Mission Impossible Fallout. It was distributed by Paramount Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $791.1 million. It stars Tom Cruise, Henry Cavill, and Ving Rhames. Number 7 was Venom. It was distributed by Sony Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $856.1 million. It stars Tom Hardy, Michelle Williams, and Riz Ahmed. Number 6 was Bohemian Rhapsody. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. It had a worldwide gross of $910.8 million. It stars Rami Malek, Gwyn Lim Lee, Ben Hardy, and Joe Mazzello. Number 5 was Aquaman. It was distributed by Warner Bros. It had a worldwide gross of $1.15 billion. And it stars Jason Momoa, Amber Heard, and Willem Dafoe. Coming number 4 was Incredibles 2. It was distributed by Walt Disney Studios. It had a worldwide gross of $1.24 billion and stars Craig T. Nelson, Holly Hunter, and Sarah Vowell. Coming number 3 was Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It was distributed by Universal Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $1.31 billion. It stars Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Rafi Spell. Coming number 2 was Black Panther. It was distributed by Walt Disney Studios. It had a worldwide gross of $1.135 billion. It stars the late, great Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, and Lupita Nyong'o. And coming number 1 as the highest-grossing film of 2018 was Avengers: Infinity War. It was distributed by Walt Disney Studios. It had a worldwide gross of $2.05 billion. It stars Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and Josh Brolin. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, my review of 2018's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse swings onto the screen, delivering a visually trippy and refreshing spin on the beloved web slinger. With its unique animation style, memorable characters, and captivating storyline, this film captures the essence of the Spider-Man universe in an extraordinary way. Miles Morales takes the center stage as a compelling lead character in this Spider-Man tale. His journey from an ordinary teenager to a reluctant hero is filled with relatable struggles and personal growth. Miles' internal conflict of wanting to disappear into his old reality rather than face the challenges of a new school resonates with audiences, adding depth to his character and making his eventual transformation all the more satisfying. As viewers, we root for Miles every step of the way, admiring his determination and courage. The music in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse seamlessly intertwines with the film's narrative, enhancing key moments and creating an immersive experience. The carefully curated soundtrack, which includes tracks from various genres, perfectly complements the energetic and fast-paced nature of the story. From the rhythmic beats of hip-hop to the electrifying guitar riffs of rock, the music adds an extra layer of excitement and emotion to the film. While Miles Morales shines as the lead, the film also introduced a diverse array of spider people from alternate dimensions. Each character brings their own unique charm and personality to the table. From the down-on-his-luck Peter B. Parker to the hilariously animated Spider-Ham, voiced by John Mulaney, the supporting cast adds depth and humor to the narrative. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse expertly incorporates the comic book element into its presentation, paying homage to the character's origins. The film keeps viewers engaged with its well-crafted plot twist. One such surprise is the revelation of Miles' Uncle Aaron as the mysterious Prowler. This twist adds an emotional layer to Miles' journey as he grapples with the betrayal of someone he trusted. Additionally, the final act of the film brings together Miles and his father, leading to a heartwarming moment of connection and acceptance. These unexpected turns in the narrative keep the audience on the edge of their seats and deepen the emotional impact of the story. While Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse excels in many areas, there are a few elements that may not resonate with a reviewer. The appearance of Green Goblin in the film may come across as slightly silly compared to other versions of the character. Additionally, some viewers may feel that the explanations of how Peter became Spider-Man dragged on a bit. These minor missteps, however, do not overshadow the overall enjoyment of the film. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a visually stunning and fresh take on the Spider-Man story. It successfully captures the charm and excitement of the Spider-Verse while introducing audiences to a new and diverse set of characters. With its amazing graphics, catchy soundtrack, and a plot that keeps you invested from start to finish, this film is a must-watch for both Spider-Man fans and animation enthusiasts alike. It reminds us that anyone can wear the mask and become a hero, inspiring us to embrace our own unique powers and potential. That's why I'm proud to give this movie a ranking of 7.5 out of 10 on the Diamond Dave scale. As always, if you've enjoyed this review, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube or following on the audio platforms, clicking that heart or like button so we know if you've enjoyed these episodes, as well as turn on post notifications so you can stay up to date with news and updates. And I can't forget to ask for you to follow on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr if you want other ways of staying up to date with the podcast on social media. With that being said, my film freaks and cinephiles, happy viewing.